All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Full Court Resilience. I'm your host, AD. The guys are here.
What's good? It's your boy Wu Kid 36. Don't forget 36, you get missed.
What's going on, everybody? It's Drew, the house fan. What's happening, fellas? Let's get this money.
Yes, sir.
Good.
All right. So, in case you guys had not heard, it was breaking news just now that Jonathan Kuminga will be joining the Minnesota Timberwolves for a 2-year deal worth $12.4 million with a second year player option. Now, as of right now, their starting lineup is going to be Anthony Edwards, Melo Ball, Jaden McDaniels, Jonathan Kuminga, and Rudy Gobert. Now, fellas, do you think that move, bringing in Kuminga, is a good move or a bad move for Ant and LaMelo Ball?
Shoot, I think it was a good move, I wanted to keep him on the Hawks, but they had like he wasn't good enough or whatever they was talking about. They talking about he had a low IQ or whatever they were saying. But he won like 2 playoff games for us, helped us win 2 playoff games when the rest of them didn't do nothing. So I'm not getting it. And then they was acting like they was going to get something for him. And he signed his deal so they could get nothing for him. So it had to be a sign and trade. But if he could sign him straight up, he was unrestricted. So the Hawks is talking. The Hawks is talking, man. So
I'm gonna say I don't think it helped. I don't think it was a good move for him to go there or for them to pick him up. Because to me, you got like 3 people that are playing the same position. They're all like the same size. They make the team a lot smaller, especially you already got rid of Nas Reed, who's coming off your bench, give you a little height. Now you got rid of Julius Randle. You have no height now. You just got Gobert back there. You're pretty small. But as far as Kuminga, yeah, fresh start. Playing with LaMelo, I think you're going to get the ball a lot. You know what I'm saying? We can see his game. For that fact, it's good for him. But winning-wise and shit, I don't think it's good for them.
I think it's going to be entertaining.
Yeah.
if nothing else.
Yeah. I think they're going to be like the new Clippers, the new Lob City Clippers, because LaMelo's going to throw that ball up there for Ant and Kuminga, and both those dudes could fly. Now, I don't know if it's going to transfer into winning, but I think they're going to be one of the more exciting teams in the NBA. Because they're in the West, it's going to be tough for them to make a move. But I think there's been a lot of shifting going in the West too, though. So depending on how they play together, which I think will be pretty good for the most part, I think they could be top 6 team in the West.
You said 6?
Yeah, I think they could be top 6.
Did you smoke before we got on?
I did. I definitely did.
Making sure.
Yeah, come on. Can't do the show sober. We don't get paid.
Nah, I don't see him being top 6 though. Ooh, I don't see him being top 6.
Okay, so
who's top 6 in the West?
Thank you. That's what I'm about to ask you. If you don't have them in the top 6 in the West, who do you have more? Who do you have in the 6 in the West?
No order.
No order.
I got Houston. I got Denver.
Okay.
I got San Antonio. I got OKC. I got hold on, who else do I got? LA.
Lakers or Clippers?
Lakers.
You gotta clarify.
I got the Jazz.
Okay. Yeah, another one.
And
wait a minute. So you just gonna bypass the Mavericks?
Dallas?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they ain't top 6 either. Nah. Who else do we got? I said Houston, right? Yeah, I said Houston. I said San Antonio.
OKC, you said.
I said OKC.
Spurs.
I said Utah, Spurs,
Nuggets.
Portland, and the Nuggets.
Wait a minute, man. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute, bro.
I think they all better than Minnesota.
You think the Jazz right now are better than Minnesota?
Hell yeah.
They got a squad.
Without even watching them play a game.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not arguing that. They definitely got a squad. I'm just saying, as far as like right now, you think that they're okay?
Because Minnesota ain't played a game together either, and this is a whole new team now.
That's true. That's true. So basically, Phoenix is out of there then, right?
Phoenix is a tough one. I mean, they may be plug-in play-in. Ew, and you still got Golden State maybe play-in. It's still some teams.
That's what I'm saying. So you trying to tell me you don't think they're in the top 6?
Hell no. That makes that's pushing them down even further. I forgot about these other teams.
What about you, Drew?
I don't know. I kind of like Kuminga. I think they'll do all right. I feel like Kuminga, he can play big over there if they ain't got, Randall no more. I feel like he did all right job on what's his name, Cat.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think he did get well? He
No,
tried.
I'm saying big because he in the West. The West is big.
You already? Felt like they got broken down a little bit. Is the East better
West
now?
teams, look, okay, you got Houston. They all over 6 feet. I mean 6'6", besides Fred VanVleet. Their whole starting lineup is. Then you got OKC. Their whole starting lineup is at least 6'4" and bigger. And then you got the Lakers. Their whole starting lineup is huge. Then you got Denver. Their whole starting lineup is big. You know what I'm saying? All these teams in the West, they are some big teams. Then look at San Antonio now. They even picked up some more big boys. There's some big teams out here now. It ain't no.
I'm saying I don't know about the Lakers and I don't know about Denver. Denver lost a lot. Denver lost a lot.
They do have a tall team too, though.
Who?
They may be tall, but can they run?
That's yet to be seen. That's yet to be seen. But I do feel like by him going, meaning Kuminga going to the West, I do think that makes the West a little bit more interesting for the teams that's going to have to battle it out to get in that top 6.
Yeah.
Because
let me look at some West teams real quick.
So ultimately, you want to be in that top 6. And I think Ant has been carrying the team for a while.
I agree.
With Kuminga going there, I think that's going to relieve a lot of the pressure on Anthony Edwards. The problem is going to be their bench. That's where they're going to run into some difficulties. I don't think they're deep enough.
Right. Okay, yeah.
That Naz Reid loss was huge. Like, that was off the bench. And he's gone now, so now you got to figure out who's going to come off the bench and score those points now. And I would think if Naz Reid was still there and you added Kuminga, that would help them out a whole lot. But you only could do with what you have. So,
what about New Orleans?
What about them?
You don't think they're gonna do anything? They got what's the name? You don't like Mathurin? You don't think highly of him? You don't think he anybody?
No, I liked him when he was at Arizona. I always thought he was a pretty good a pretty good guard. The question is, what about the other players? I'm not questioning him. I'm questioning the other players on the team.
I don't know. New Orleans has got to be healthy. I think they could do something, but they're never healthy. So
thank you.
They're like a AD. Can't even say because they're never healthy. A Joel Embiid can't say because they're never healthy. Zion's never healthy, and then you got Murray ain't been in. All of them ain't played together. And then what's the dude named?
Their best player was probably Sadiq Bey last year.
Nah.
Who was that? I forgot about
Trey Murphy. Yeah.
Trey Murphy? Okay.
Yeah, Trey Murphy the third was probably their best player last year.
Yeah, and then you got used to play for the Hawks over there. He been injured too. You know, they ain't even able to play together yet.
Okay.
So, and they got
Jordan Poole,
center, the dark skinned cat from Michigan.
You talking about Queen?
Queen, yeah, he nice.
Yeah. No, that dude is ahead of his time. Like like a throwback player.
Yeah, I wanted the Bulls to pick him up for the draft, but of course they didn't. But yeah, I just think that they just need to be healthy. I think they could do something healthy, so I will put them up there if they're healthy. Yeah.
You mean you will put them in the top 6?
Healthy? Yeah.
If healthy.
Wait a minute.
That's a big if. That's a big if.
No, hold on, Drew. How would you put them in the top 6, but you wouldn't put the Timberwolves in the top 6?
Timberwolves. Who do they have besides Ant-Man?
And Kuminga and LaMelo Ball and Rudy Gobert. Like you got
Stifling
who do they got besides Ant-Man?
okay. So you don't think LaMelo Ball is going to be a big contributor for that team?
Yeah, I mean, he'll give you 20, maybe 8 assists and 6 turnovers.
Right.
Oh, but you still got Ayo DeSumo too, though. So he could probably be your points off the bench. Him and whenever Dante DiVincenzo comes back, those are gonna be your points off the bench right there. I forgot about them too. And you still got Bones Highland out there. Terrence Shannon Jr. He should be better from last year. So they got a couple pieces out there on the bench. I don't know. I just feel like they could be top 6. I mean, I could be wrong, but I just see them as a top 6 team. And if you look around at the other teams, like the only true solid picks, I mean, true solid teams are OKC and the Spurs. After that, it's a toss-up. We forgot about Portland. You think they're gonna keep Scoot Henry?
What is they? Yeah, what is they gonna do with Scoot?
That's a good question. If I had to guess, they're either gonna trade either him and or Drew Holiday. I don't think Drew should get traded again, but if I had to guess again, that would be my guess that they will probably trade one of them two because they're gonna keep Ja. Yeah, they're gonna keep Ja. Ja's not going anywhere, especially if you show out. They're gonna keep him. They're gonna keep what's the other guard they had? It was Drew Holiday. It was Scoot. Oh, Dame Lillard. Dame will be back. So
somebody got hurt, didn't he?
He got hurt again.
Somebody got hurt. Sharp. Shaden Sharp got hurt.
He'll be out for a little bit of time. But you figure what's this? This is what August, September, October. Yeah, he'll probably be out till probably about I think November or December.
Yeah, they say it's about 6 months or something.
Oh shit! Well, yeah, well, it's a little bit longer than I thought. But if that's the case, then I guess Dame and Ja gonna have to carry the team then.
Correct.
Yeah.
So
6 months with a knee. So that's gonna be a tough one.
We'll see how that work out.
For real. Because I think Portland could be one of those teams where they're gonna hurt somebody's feelings because they're gonna upset somebody. Because I think they have a solid team, especially after what they did last year. I thought they were a pretty good team, especially towards the end of the season when they started winning those games. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I think the West is gonna be tough. Not saying it hasn't been before, but I think the West is gonna be a lot tougher because of the teams that are adding good players on their rosters.
I want to see how this rule kick in and see how the teams acting at the end of the year.
True.
Well, we're gonna find out shortly. Trust me. Now, do you guys feel like Kuminga is that missing piece for the T-Wolves?
Nah, I like him, but nah.
So what do you think the Timberwolves are missing then? Because you got a shooting guard / small forward. You got a point guard. You got a center. Like
they're missing some big people, right? They lost like 2 big men.
right. That's what I'm saying. So
It's like they all they power forwards, right?
well, they got rid of Nas. which I don't think they
They
should
lost
have.
Randall. Yeah,
Yeah.
Randall was something. Oh, Randall he went to like the Nets or something, right?
Yep. So you got Dante DiVincenzo, who's gonna probably be out for a minute, recovering. Ayo DeSumo, Anthony, Rudy Gobert, Josh Green, Bones Highland, Trey Lyles, Jaden McDaniels, Julian Phillips, Zion Pullian, Terrence Shannon Jr.
They missing a center and a power forward.
Okay, so given the climate that we're in for right now, who would, if you had a choice, who would you put as their center / power forward for this team?
Or just anybody?
Yeah, I mean you're picking them. Like that would help. That would help the Timberwolves.
I go back and get Nas Reed.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah, for real. That's exactly that. They
dude,
gave him up.
yeah, exactly. I think that was, in my opinion, that was the piece that they needed to keep the most. But I mean, they'll figure it out.
And I think they need a more offensive center.
But there's not many of them though. Like honestly, the dude from the Pelicans, Queen, I think he would be a good fit for them.
Yep.
A good backup center, because he can actually score, rebound, and block. He's not the tallest, but he plays his position well, and he can score around.
Starting over Rudy. Rudy be coming off the bench.
Right.
I wouldn't have a problem with that at all. Straight for Queen. I mean, there's a couple centers out there, but there's nothing that's gonna move the needle like right now for you in relation to you getting a center that can
Need a Evan Mobley.
Right.
He could come in and show that he's like a legit all-star. That's what they need. A person like that who has the capability but ain't been showing it, but could come to a new team and show like, yo, I told y'all I could do this shit. You know what I mean? They need someone like that.
Right. Yeah, you're right. They do need somebody similar to that.
Or even like Bam would have been a nice pick before Giannis went there. You know, Bam would have went that way or whatever. They need a offensive threat.
Yeah, because you're right. Because without a true low post threat, then, well, I guess that's why they're gonna have LaMelo Ball, Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniels, and Kuminga. Kind of similar to what the Spurs ran and Rudy Gobert. So you have 4 guards and 1 quote unquote center. I'm assuming that's how they're gonna run it. It can work. We've seen it work, but there's always gonna be a mismatch on both sides of the ball. So yeah, I'm not gonna say I hate the move, but I don't think he is the missing piece. I think they need more than just Kuminga. So if they can trade Kuminga for another player or two, then that probably would help. But no, I don't think he's the missing piece. All right, fellas. So how do we feel about Klay going to the Heat?
I don't know. See what he got left. I don't feel like he done too well. When I seen him with Dallas. All I seen was clink, clink, clunk.
I will say this: he won't have any pressure on him out there in Miami, like none.
I agree.
All he has to do is
They
literally.
ain't got no shooters, do they?
He's gonna be the one.
Him and Tim Hardaway Jr.
Okay, yeah, that's.
Did they re-sign him back though?
No, they just signed him. He left Denver and went there.
Okay, so yeah, those will be your 2 shooters. So would you start? Who would you start between them 2? Tim Hardaway Jr. and Klay.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
I agree.
So yeah, Davion Mitchell, Tim Hardaway Jr. Who's at 3?
Wiggins.
Wiggins, Bam. I mean Giannis and Bam. It's a solid 5.
I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah.
Okay. And then have Clay come off the bench. Oh, they got Bobby Portis too.
Yep.
Yep, coming off the bench.
Mhm.
That could be a lot of trouble for somebody. So you got Bobby Portis off the bench, Klay Thompson off the bench.
They got someone else they signed. Someone else went there. They got a decent little squad.
They do Jokic. Jovic.
Yeah, they got him, but they got someone else that signed there too.
Hold on.
Yeah.
So you got Bam, Giannis, Brian Conwell, Trey Donaldson. Excuse me. Tim Hardaway Jr., Nikola Jovic, Trevor Keels, Pella Larson. Is that you think about?
No.
Davion Mitchell, Bobby Portis, Drew Smith. I remember him from Summer League. He was killing in Summer League. Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins, and Jameer Young.
Oh, I guess not.
Yeah, so with that roster, I think they could be. So what do y'all have them finishing in this by season's end?
Mm,
They be top 5.
Yeah. Top 6.
You said you too, Sean? You think 6?
Yeah, 5 or 6. Yeah.
Okay. So just based off of what happened last year, so which team you feel is going to get bumped out of that 6? So last year it was the Pistons, Celtics, Knicks, Cavs, Raptors, and Hawks. Those were the top 6 teams last year. What team or 2 teams you feel like is going to get bumped out?
Celtics
Celtics. Mm-hmm.
and I don't know. The East is stacked. Who else did you say? You said
So I'm just giving you the top 6 teams.
Yeah.
Raptors, Hawks, somebody.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say my Hawks gonna drop out.
You think the
I'm
Hawks
probably down to like number 8.
Okay. So it was the Pistons was 1, Celtics 2, Knicks was 3, Cavs was 4, Raptors was 5, and the Hawks was 6. I feel like
Celtics and Pistons.
I think it's gonna be Celtics and Hawks. Because Philly gotta go up in there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Philly
Pistons.
gotta go up in there. And possibly Orlando. So it might be 3 teams that were in the bottom 7 through 10 last year.
Maybe Indiana too.
Don't forget Washington either.
In Washington. Yeah.
Yo, this is about to be tough. This is about to be tough. So I don't know if Miami could be a top 6 team though.
We gotta see who stay healthy and who don't.
Yeah, because you figure Philly should be in the top 6.
Mm-hmm.
New York,
top 3.
yeah, top 3. New York should be in that top 3. The Cavs should be in there. The Raptors, I'm not sure, but like Miami should be in there. Indiana and Washington could possibly be in there. That top 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know if that Klay signing is going to be enough for them to be in that top 6.
Right. Well, I don't know.
Because you figure Philly is going to be up. The Magic, I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. But if they keep the same team from last year, they should not be an 8 seed.
I agree.
They should be higher than that if they keep their same team from last year. Because majority of the other teams added pieces. Now, if Detroit doesn't re-sign Durant back, that's going to be a huge problem for them.
I think they signed him.
They did?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
With
Like $100 million or something.
Oh, shoot. I didn't see that.
Yeah, I think they done signed up for like 100 and something million. I done heard 160.
Yikes.
I was like, dang.
Or it's still a rumor.
It's just a rumor. Okay.
But they need that. He has to be there. Like if he's not playing, then they're not going to be in that top 6. He's definitely a difference maker. Then I think Charlotte will be better next year too. Now I don't think they're going to be in the top 6, but I do think they'll be better than what they finished last year, which was 44 and 38. Yeah, you're right. This East going to be tough. Yeah, because you got a legit 12 teams that could be in the playoffs next year. But 4 teams are going to have to drop out. Goodness. That's going to be all right. So if you had to pick, what would be your 8 teams that you would have in the East to make the playoffs?
Okay, we said Philadelphia,
New
New
York,
who's after that?
Washington,
Toronto,
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 Atlanta,
Atlanta. Wait a minute, what about Cleveland?
In Cleveland.
And Cleveland, yeah. So that was your 8?
I guess so. I'm trying to think who we left out. Charlotte's out.
Yeah.
I think Miami might make. Yeah, and I think Charlotte might make.
Chicago's out.
Miami.
I said Miami. Indiana was out.
Okay.
Shit, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's hard to pick the East.
Yeah, because I would be surprised if Boston made it to the playoffs this year. Even though it's just one player, and I do think a lot of pressure is going to be on Tatum in previous years, only because Jaylen Brown is gone. And I also think there's a whole lot of pressure on Philly too to win now. And their issue is going to be Joel Embiid. That's going to be a huge.
Yeah, Philly don't win a championship in these 3 years. Something's wrong. It's a failure.
So you think they should win 2 or just 1?
No, they need to. Within these 3 years, they should win at least 1. But then you got to think about 2. It's the same thing we were saying about OKC. They done got theirs, but now you got San Antonio coming in the mix. OKC's still really good.
Right.
They're young talent. And then you got the Knicks, who came out of nowhere, and they still got young talent. So I don't know. I don't think anybody's going to win back-to-back championships no time soon. So I think every winner is going to be new for a couple of years.
I think you're right.
It's too wide open.
Yeah, but I agree. So let's New York go this year.
And that's why I say, like, I could easily see, because you're supposed to give the champs that ring until they lose it. So as of right now, the Knicks are the number 1 seed, no matter what. And so everybody else is falling in line after that. So most people are going to put, just because they added LeBron, they're going to put Philly at 2, right? And then if the Pistons don't re-sign Jalen Duren, that's a whole different ballgame right there, because they could trade him, which would be crazy for them to do, but they could. Then you got Toronto adding Kawhi Leonard, and Miami adding Giannis and Clay. So it could get tough. And teams are going to really have to show out this year. It wasn't supposed to be a 2 seed last year. That was an like, it should have been like a 5 seed or 6 or 7 seed or something like that. They should not have been no 2 seed.
Who you said?
Boston.
Oh, yeah.
They shouldn't have been.
JB played his ass off, though. I mean,
I was coming out no Toronto to beat up.
I mean, it happened.
Could have been.
It happened. You know what I'm saying? So, I still think the Knicks are the team to beat in the East. Clay is a good signing for the Heat because they needed somebody that could shoot. And then you also had Tim Hardaway Jr. That's another shooter. So they at least got 2 shooters on that team. So they should be pretty good. All right. So if you're the New Orleans Pelicans, do you think it's time to start thinking about trading Zion?
This is like a double-edged sword. It's like a yes/no answer because yes, because you see he's never been healthy. You know, he ain't really stayed healthy. Last year, you know, he played most games he ever played, but still, we still haven't really seen his upside. And then no, because I might not get shit back from him. And we still haven't seen his upside, so we might need to keep him because I ain't getting shit back from him. So is his potential still there? Can we still kind of work with him? Because he's healthy now. He looks in shape. So I don't know if the other teams will look at him like that because they don't see him as much as we do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, should we keep him? I think you have to keep him at this point because his trade value doesn't diminish. Kind of like a Ja Morant.
What'd you say, Drew? You say keep him too?
Yeah, you might as well. I don't know what they can get back for me, you know. This what? The CBA got people tight.
Yeah.
Tight to the man. So yeah, they're gonna be sticking around. They're gonna keep it together.
So last year he averaged 21 points. So my assumption is he's gonna, but he did wind up playing 62 games. It's probably the most he's played in his NBA career.
Yeah.
So I do agree. I will be listening to the trade offers, but it has that is gonna blow me away for me to get rid of him.
Yeah. And I can't really think of a player that I would really want to trade for that will make my team, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think and look around like the league, like, damn, who can I see Zion getting traded for that's going to make me better?
Yeah.
And I don't really see that right now.
Yeah, that one's going to be, yeah, you're right. You got to hold on to him.
Especially like a piece that somebody's willing to give up for him, you know? Because we could say a lot of people will want to see, but are they going to be available?
Right.
Mm.
You know, teams are all talking until it's time to get down to business. So. I'm serious because his name keep floating out there as if they're going to make this trade tomorrow, but I would be shocked if he was traded from the Pelicans, but I wouldn't be surprised if some team was able to get him. I say a team like Phoenix. If a Phoenix Suns team like that, or like, I think a team.
If they wouldn't just got Bridges, then yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about Bridges. Dang, I forgot about Bridges. Yeah, so Phoenix wouldn't go after him then. So like, I'm trying to think where he could go to a lot of places. But I think if he goes to the East,
you know what would be a great place for him to go to, and it'll be immediate impact. I would trade Jabari Smith from Houston and put him in Houston with KD, because now you got a person that is a guaranteed down low bucket, a banger. Then you got that outside KD. You can't really double neither one of them. It's this downhill. You got a beast coming at you, and you got a legit scorer. I'll get up Jabari Parker and whoever else they want for him. See what
Jabari Parker.
I mean, Jamari Smith.
Hey, where he came from?
hey, that's a bad idea.
Look, I had Drew all fucked up. He's like, "Who the fuck is this nigga talking about?"
So would you do the Magic? No, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work.
If you're the Magic,
because I'm trying to figure out, so if you're the Pacers, right? Would you make a trade for if you're the Pacers?
For Zion?
Yeah. I'll give you Evan Turner and one of my up and coming players.
Evan Turner.
I mean,
dang, what was that?
Miles Turner. That's what I'm thinking about. Miles Turner.
Miles Turner in Milwaukee, ain't
Yeah, he Milwaukee.
Yo, I'm
They got
all
Zubac at center now.
he? Yeah, they got Zubac.
I give you Larry Nance Jr. and Aaron Neesmith for Zion.
No, you got to give me Pascal.
I'm not giving him up. I'm not giving him up. I'll give you somebody else. I'm not giving him up. I'll give you Obi Toppin and TJ McConnell.
But hey, these are the trades that are happening, so I'll take it.
Hey,
Exactly.
these type of trades, yeah.
You've seen worse, so this ain't the worst you've seen. So we can get this trade done. Forget that.
And you go ahead and throw in Evan Turner too.
Give me Evan Turner. Go ahead and put him in there.
Oh shoot. No, I'll give you Larry Nance Jr. Actually, I'll give you 3 players for Zion. I'll give you Larry Nance Jr., Neesmith. No, I'll give you Obi Toppin and Aaron Neesmith for Zion. No,
I'm good.
Okay. I mean, you got to throw it out there to see what they'll do. Some teams will bite and do it. So, all right, this is the last question. Oh, actually, I got 2 more. So with Peyton Watson and James Harden coming back to Cleveland, and them trading for Peyton Watson. Excuse me. Do you think that's enough for to make it to the NBA Finals?
To the NBA Finals?
Yeah, I mean, because they were in the conference finals last year. NBA Finals.
Yeah.
No, because teams got better too. I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Did it make them better? Yes, I think they're better because I think Peyton Watson, he's a very skilled player. He has a very high upside to him, but in this system, will we get to see it? He may still be like the same player he was in Denver, because in this system, you got a lot of people that's ahead of you. You got James, you got Mitchell, you got Mobley, and then even Jared Allen, who's not really a offensive threat, but he's ahead of you too. You know what I mean? So you're going to be coming off the bench, and you still got people coming off the bench that's ahead of you. But I like his game. I like him.
I do too.
Okay, well, me personally, I don't trust any team with James Harden, so
Bing.
I don't know what to do with that. Well, yeah, and then they resigned him for all that money.
I think
I can't take it seriously.
my man. Shouts out to my guy. What is his name, man? It's not Al Jefferson. God dang on it. What is his name? He used to play for the Al. What is his name?
Al Harrington?
Yes, Al Harrington. Shouts out to him because he said it the best. He said, "I don't understand why they keep paying this man all this money, and we've seen this over and over and over and over again in the playoffs,
Right?
and they still keep paying him. And we as fans see it, and he even said that. He said the fans see it. I don't understand why can't nobody else on these teams see it. Like if the fans noticing it, then that means other teams are noticing it, but the team that he plays for is not noticing it." And I was like, you know what? That's right. Because we all pointed out every single year, and we talk about it every year. When it comes to the playoffs, at some point, this dude is going to disappear. It's just a matter of when it's going to happen. Like last year, he had a lot of good games in the playoffs. He truly did. He had better games than what he normally has in the playoffs. But at some point, that James Harden is going to show up.
He's just one of those players that's not meant to get a ring. It's just that's what it is. And like a player that's going to be on his team, you know he's not going to win, so you know you're not going to win. You know, so you're stuck in that situation with him. He's never going to win unless he's a bench player. You know what I'm saying? Just riding the bench. He's never going to win being your star player or your point guard or anything of that nature. That you got to use him as your 1 or your 2.
But I guess the problem that I have with it is that how can you do all this stuff in the regular season, but then it's like as soon as the playoffs start, you just like, I'm good. Like I don't understand that. Like I would assume that that will be the time you would want to turn up the most, is because like literally everybody's watching you. Like throughout the regular season, you can get away with so much because nobody's really watching because there's so many games. They're gonna catch you every once in a while. But the average fan is like, okay, the playoffs start. This is where you're gonna see your superstars. But for some reason, he just be like, I'm on coast mode.
But then again, yeah, I see it as both ways. I see what you're saying too. Then again, I see it as okay. I got to see this player X amount of times. I'm game planning for him. I see him in the season. I kind of know what he's going to do. But now that I could play him over and over, back to back to back, I have a better chance of stopping him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Playing him once this month, playing Chris Paul, then playing Steve Nash, and gaming for all these different point guards. Now I'm just gaming from this one particular point guard. And eventually, I already know he's going to gas out because we've seen it. So that's one plus I already got it on him. It's tire him out. You know what I mean? Things
Right.
that I already see that's going to help me before we even play. And now I get to play him for 4 straight games. I can really hone in what I need to do to stop him, make his game even harder to play against instead of just seeing him once in the year.
No, I get what you're saying. I mean, it's a very valid point.
Because we always say it. Teams, they game plan. You know what I'm saying? The game slows down. You know what every player's going to do. Everybody's not going to be playing. It's a little short rotation, 5 to 8 men, 7 at the most. You know what I'm saying? So you're not game planning for everybody. You ain't worried about everything. You're focused on your one man. And
Right.
you know how to stop James Harden now at this point. He's been in the league for so long. He can't
Right.
do stuff that he was getting away with anymore. So it's a lot of the stuff that he used to do that was helping him, he can't even do no more. So that's another plus against the defense.
It's valid. I got nothing. Good point. I mean, in my eyes, I would assume that if they're doing X to stop me or slow me down, I need to do Y to make my game different. But it's like I'm just gonna be content with X. And
Right.
once in a while I'll show my face or show my hand. But for the most part, I'm gonna just be content with X. I'm not even trying to get to Y. And I feel like you should be trying to get to Y. Like you should figure out different ways to score. You should figure out different ways to create offense for your team. Like as a point guard, especially, like you got the ball in your hands 90% of the time. So I don't know. I just feel like he should be better during those times that this team needs him the most. Last year, he was a lot better than what we've seen in previous years. So I got to give him credit for that.
Did you see him in his recent interview when he's kind of talking about the same situation? He was saying that teams want him to do certain things, so he'll go and do it. You don't want me to score so much. You want me to be more of a traditional point guard. Cool, I'll sacrifice my scoring, even though you saw me. I could put up as much as I want, whenever I want, but I'll do this for the sake of this team. This is what he was saying and shit. Which, okay, I could kind of see that too, because you did change your game, but you were in New Jersey where, okay, you got KD on one side, then you got Kyrie on the other. How much really scoring do we need from you? You know what I'm saying? So I understand in that sense, but when you're in a different sense, where it's just like you and Chris Paul, or you in this state now in Cleveland, we need your points. Or in Philly, we needed your points. Fuck this passing shit. Go out and kill. So I don't know, but that's what he was saying.
Sound like an excuse to me.
That's what teams be asking some of these players to do, though.
No, but okay. So if Drew, if you are James Harden, right, and at any point in time, similar to KD, you can score the ball at will. Like at any point in time you want to, you can score, and nobody can do anything to stop you. So why would you limit yourself because you want to get everybody involved? Now, the problem, in my opinion, is everybody can't do what you can do, which is score the ball, score it efficiently whenever you want to. Not everybody can do that. And so in my mind, I'm like, that's something you should take advantage of, because that lets me know that at any point in time you can go score a basket. So why not do do that and take advantage of it. You want to get the guys involved. I know I'm not discrediting any of that, but I just feel like,
man.
huh?
So you gotta know when to step up, man. That's part of being growing in the game, man.
Thank you.
You just
And
can't
that's
sit there and be like, all right, I'm not gonna score, man. It's all y'all. Y'all got it. Yeah. We're in the court. Like, nah, man, you supposed to be the superstar. Why you still in the league? Then you ain't what you supposed to do getting paid all that money.
right. Like, you cannot be a role player. That's the one thing you cannot be, because we need you the most during certain times. And you out here being a role player, that ain't helping our team. So I don't know. So do you feel like the Warriors should give Steph Curry an extension?
Is his contract finna run out or something?
I think they're gonna try to get the extension done early. That's my opinion. And I'm just saying, do you think they should give it?
Well, I don't think they're gonna trade him, so
I don't either.
you might as well keep him. And I don't know what they finna do. They gave Draymond some money for some reason.
I just find this crazy that they're paying everyone else besides Clay. And I can't remember the number that they offered to Clay. But for Draymond to keep getting signed, and even for Steph, which Steph, nobody can say anything about that. But for Draymond to keep coming up with contracts, I'm just like you trying to tell me y'all couldn't come up with a number for Clay to keep that together for as long as you could? Like, I don't know. I feel like they wronged Clay, in my opinion.
I think so too. I agree with that. I don't know what they was doing. If they was just gonna do this, what they did. Did they get anybody?
They signed who did they just sign? It was not like a name per se, like a household name. It was like a like a guard, I think. A guard or a forward they just signed. I mean,
I can see it.
it was Georges Niang, was it?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
Yeah, Georges Niang for 1 year, $3.9 million. And then they also signed Brandon Williams.
Oh, yeah.
Williams, 15 points.
Did we trade him to y'all? Didn't y'all have Niang for a second or something?
Yeah, I think he played for the Celtics, if memory serves me correctly. And then they wound up trading.
And then who we got for Porzingis? And then we traded Niang and somebody else for Porzingis or something.
So that was a trade. That was a 3-team trade, right?
I think. Let me see here. But that was another thing right there.
All right. So, yeah, you were right. So, Porzingis went to Atlanta. Niang went to Boston. Terrence Mann went to Brooklyn. And so that dropped us under the second apron by getting rid of Porzingis.
I was trying to figure out why we got Porzingis for.
And
then we traded Porzingis to Golden State for Kuminga. And then we just lost Kuminga for nothing.
Well, no, you ain't losing for nothing. For whatever reason, I didn't want to resign him.
I mean, what do we do all that for?
I don't know.
What I'm saying, they was acting like they finna get some good stuff off these guys. Hey, we're gonna move this money around. They was just moving money around. That's what they was doing. That was what did they do? That was like a real fancy salary dump.
Essentially, yeah, because you got to think about it. You still had Dyson Daniels. You had the two light-skinned boys who pretty much all played the same position. So it's like you had 3 or 4 the exact same players. The only difference is Dyson Daniels is the one that plays defense, but you got what's that other dude? Is
Jalen Johnson?
Jalen Johnson. Who was it? It was Jalen Johnson, Dyson Daniels. Who was the other guy? It was somebody else. No, it wasn't him. I thought it was another guy y'all had. Nah. Who was the other dude I'm thinking of?
He was a starter? Or was he a bench guy?
I think he was a starter. How do you not have the whole?
CJ McCollum?
No, it wasn't McCollum. It wasn't Ricochet though, but it was like y'all had literally like three of the same type of players. Yeah, I don't know why. No, they're not even giving me everybody, which is beyond me. Boom, 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 boom. Nickeil Alexander Walker. That's what I'm thinking of. So yeah, I had like the same player. But yeah, Dyson. Oh, and you got Lou Dort now too. So somebody.
And we got Aaron Williams.
Oh, that's a good pickup too.
They got to play power forward because somebody got to play center or power forward or something.
6'5". You still got Mogay there. You got Jack Landale. I think he's still a solid player. You got Ryan Nembhard. Is that the one that was in Dallas last year?
Yeah.
Solid point guard.
Yeah, with somebody, Aaron Carter or somebody, Aaron Carter.
Yeah, Devin Carter. He was Sacramento's pick, I think, a couple years ago. Their first round. He's a good defender.
Well, we have some defense, I guess, on the perimeter.
You definitely had a good defense.
Some defense.
Yeah, y'all got to play Corey Kispert too. Y'all got to find a way to get this man on the court. I think he's a solid.
We don't need to.
Okay, great. We'll move forward then. It works for me. If you're saying it, you watching more than me, so I can't argue with you. This is going to be an interesting year for you guys. Hopefully, hopefully nobody gets hurt.
I feel like we still got one more move to make, at least, because we still got too many people on the roster. We got like 17 players or something. So
what move would you make if you were the GM? Like what move would you need to make right now?
I mean, all the moves have been made already, so I don't even. So who is that?
At this point, it will have to be a trade,
right?
So, you got Henry Vassar. I think it's going to be a solid player for y'all. He played in North Carolina. He's a good defender. He can shoot the three.
I don't think he's a good defender. He's a little light. So
I mean, it ain't okay. But how many?
He got pushed around in the summer league. He was like in the summer league.
But the saving grace is he won't have to face that many centers on a nightly basis, though. So especially
offense, though. He has some good offense.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he won't have to worry about good defense on a night in and night out basis in the East. So I think he'll be all right. You got a good backup point guard. Excuse me. I think the guy y'all probably wind up trading is Asa Newell.
No, man, he from the A.
What does that mean?
He is a Hawks fan. Well, they traded.
Mm-hmm.
He don't want to be showing like he want to play.
What did you just say? You just told me that y'all gonna have to get rid of somebody, right? So because of it, you gotta look at it. Y'all overcrowded right now. Dyson Daniels is not going anywhere, right? You just drafted, like they might get rid of this guy Ray J. Dennis. I'm not sure who that is.
Yeah, it's a two-way player. What is he? He in the G League.
Okay, well, so he's not going to technically be on the roster. Then you drafted Zuby Ejiofor. He's going to probably be on the roster. Kingston Flemings is definitely going to be on the roster as a backup point guard. Mo Gay, Keyshawn Gilbert. I've never heard of him.
They hurt. Keyshawn Gilbert here, another two-way guy, another G League guy.
So then that's two players that's not technically on the roster. Corey Kispert, you're going to trade him.
He just a bad contract.
Yeah, Jack Landale. He's not going anywhere because you're going to need the center. Who else? Kongwu. Now, that's probably the person.
Just a starting center.
But, okay, so it's either him or Jake Landale. Oh, I'm sorry, Jock Landale. So, because you got Jock Landale, you got Kongwu, and you have Henry Vesser. So, and then you have Mo Gay too. So, those will be your big play guys.
They might release him. He hurt.
Oh, release Mo Gay?
Yeah.
Oh no, you gotta keep him, man. He's in Atlanta, and his name is Mo Gay. He needs to stay in Atlanta. Okay, they don't need to cut him. Okay, keep him on the team. Because I love when the announcer be like, "Oh, and the rebound by Mo Gay." Keep him on the team. He has to stay in Atlanta. But if they do get rid of him, he'll get picked up quick though.
Yeah, I think he'll be all right if he goes somewhere else. But I mean, I want to keep him. But
so that's what I'm saying. So the only ones that have value will be Okongwu and Landale. But those are your two big men, and you might get rid of one of them. You're not gonna get rid of both of them, unless you believe them. Vessar.
I don't even think none of the rookies gonna really play.
It's gonna be hard.
That's just because of the coach we got.
Oh, fair point. Well, we'll find out.
We'll find out, yeah.
But all right, brother, I appreciate you. Another one in the books. We will be back next weekend, same time, 8 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you tune in. And whatever you miss, I'll make sure that we put it out there so you guys can see it. You have a great day and a great weekend.
All right, peace.
All right, brother.
Yeah.